Hey guys, Randy here from Smart Dog School, and I'm here with you today on Tool Tuesday. This is the day of the week. We discuss tools that dog trainers either do or don't use depending on who they are. And I figured today, since it being our first time doing this, I would dive right in and go into the most vilified tool in all of dog training. Let me just show you. Ta-da! Okay, this is the remote collar, the shock collar, the stem collar, the vibrate collar, whatever you want to call it. My goal today is to tell you guys what we use it for at Smart Dog School and exactly what is the, in my opinion, what is the best way to use this particular tool. Let me discuss what tools are real quick. Tools in every trade. I don't care if you're a carpenter, a plumber, a cable guy, what you are. A tool is built to make the job, particularly the job you're doing, easier. Okay. It's also built to make well, with clients and dog training, it's built to make the job easier on the client. So our job as dog trainers is to not only be proficient at all tools, but to teach clients how to use them properly. Okay, how they're going to be able to use them in their life to make their life easier. Every tool, regardless what it is, I don't care if it's, well, you can take a hammer, and I hate to say this, but kill somebody. That tool is meant to hammer nails in or whatever. It's not meant to kill somebody, but any tool in the wrong hands can most definitely do damage and by far abuse, okay? This particular tool was designed, I don't know how many years ago, but initially designed for hounds and designed to stop behaviors, okay? We use them now, based on modern technology, to take a 10, 15-week dog training class and shrink it down into about 2 weeks because we can gear these down so low that humans can't feel it, but dogs can. So what this ends up doing, it allows us, and the most primary reason we use them at Smart Dog School, is to turn this, a standard leash, into this. So the pressure that a dog feels from a leash can be mimicked by the same pressure a dog will feel on one of these. This just gives us the opportunity to eventually fade this out. So that's what it is. It's a tool that mimics a leash. So pressure in its most purest form comes in many, many forms, but right now we're referring to contact pressure. So anything that touches the dog, when a remote collar is going to allow us to do this artificially. Okay? I hope that makes sense. The collar now is going to be able to be your voice as well. So instead of talking to your dog in an English language, we are going to show you guys with the touch of a button how this can teach behaviors. Yes, regardless of what other trainers tell you, this can teach behaviors. It uses a system that allows the dog to understand from a very primal aspect exactly what it needs to do to turn off pressure. The concept of training that this uses is no different than in your car. When you get in your car, one of the biggest reasons you buckle your seatbelt now is because of that annoying dinging that's going off. We've learned the behavior buckling our belts is what turns it off. This annoying feeling on a dog's neck, yes, it has to be something they've never felt before, more novel, strange, you know. They have to learn how to turn that off, and they do so by sitting, by laying down, by coming when called. A number of behaviors that we can reinforce, not necessarily punish right now, because we're going to recommend you start saying yes a lot before you say no, okay? Make this a game. This is how do I turn this off, okay? That's what this right here, this particular tool is designed to do. So, in short, I'm going to try and keep this under 5 minutes. In short, when this gets tight on a dog, a standard leash puts pressure on the dog's neck. This here, when before this gets tight, we want to tap this button and teach this dog to yield to this the same way they would yield to this. This just gives us the the benefit of being a half a mile long. It's like dragging a long leash all the time. These are also used as insurance, guys. These are no different than any other form of insurance. I keep these on my dogs all the time, even though I may think that they are off-leash trained and off-leash reliable. Don't let your ego get in the way when you actually get really, really successful with these, which can happen rather quickly because they're very, very good tools. Okay? So, anyway, today's topic, or excuse me, today's tool was all about the remote collar. I'd love to hear your questions. Put them down below. Call me directly. My number is 859-638-9693. Anybody at Smart Dog School would love to help you out, but we'd really like to know what you think. So, happy training. Enjoy the remote collar. If you have questions, let us know. Thanks a lot.